Hi viewers, we are back again today for another interesting teaching. Today's topic will be trespass. There are different types of trespass. We have trespass to land, trespass to person, trespass to chattel. But in today's video, we'll be teaching you on trespass to land. Trespass to land, you will know what is trespass to land, how it occurs, what are the remedies to trespass to land, who can sue for trespass to land will be the focus of today's teaching. If this is your first time of seeing our video, kindly subscribe to our channel, like, hit the notification button, and also do well to share the link so that other people will also get to learn the interesting things you are learning in our channel. I remain yours, Ishaku Joseph Shirmai of Ishaku Legal Hope. So what is trespass? Trespass is generally entry into another land that is in exclusive possession of a person without the person's consent or permission. That is to say, if a property or a land is in my exclusive possession, you need my permission, you need my consent to come into that land. Trespass occurs where you enter into another person's land without permission, or when you remain on the land without permission. And number 3 is when you project or place an object on a property in an exclusive possession of a person without his consent. Now let's take an example to understand what trespass is. Let's say Mr. Aremu rented an apartment from Alhaji Abubakar, and the apartment has a lot of space in it. So Aisha, who is Alhaji Abubakar's daughter, has some friends living around the property rented by Aremu. And unfortunately, they rented an apartment that does not have a parking lot. So Aisha now permitted them to enter into the premises of Aremu and park all their 5 cars and drop a container on the land without permission from Aremu, simply because her father owns the property. Unfortunately, Aremu is not in peace with that. Aremu confronted Aisha that this cannot be done, but Aisha insisted the friends can park and drop their things in the premises, as the premises belongs to her father. This is a very clear case of trespass to the exclusive possession of Aremu. In this situation, Aremu will have options on the issue of trespass. But what exactly can Aremu do? So on the issue of trespass, now when it is proved that someone has trespassed into your land, or when there is an issue of trespass, who can sue for trespass? Because there's provision for you as far as the issue of trespass is concerned to approach the court and seek for redress. So who can sue for trespass? The position of the law is clear that trespass is an injury to possession. So the person in possession of a land is the person who has the right to sue for trespass. A person who does not have connection or in any way in possession of the land cannot sue for trespass. For example, where trespass is committed against a property that is occupied by a tenant, the right person to sue for a trespass in this circumstance will be the tenant and not the landlord. However, in situation where the nature of the trespass is such that will cause a permanent injury to the land or to the property, that is to say even beyond the period of tenancy of the tenant, in situations like this, the landlord will not necessarily have to wait for the tenant to institute an action. The landlord can step in and sue for trespass. But except for situations like this, the person, the right party to sue, will be the tenant who is in possession at the moment, because generally trespass is an offense against possession, not ownership. So having known who can sue for trespass to land, what is the expected outcome when you approach the court to say, look, my lord, I have possession and somebody has trespassed, has entered into my land, so I'm before the court for a case of trespass. There are remedies that are laid down by the court for anybody who has suffered injury of trespass. Remember that trespass to land especially is a very common situation in Nigeria. It affects the rich, it affects the poor, the educated, the uneducated. in the city, in villages, in towns, everywhere. That is why we're dedicating our time to make sure that you, our follower, you, our listener, has complete understanding. You have comprehension of what is trespass and the remedies that are available to you. Now, for these remedies, kindly make sure you follow on our next video where we explain in detail the remedies that are available in the instance of trespass. In case you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly do so that you keep getting our notifications and watching our videos. We'll see you in our next video. Thank you. Bye.